Eso, eso. Yeah, this guy's a police officer.
There's no roof rack. Even though he doesn't have state plates, the cars out here without roof racks, or the Ford Explorers that don't have roof racks, are typically law enforcement.
So, you guys just doing free speech stuff?
I ain't seen any one of these bad boys. It's going there, first, second, third, and fourth. Badass, bro. Badass. One day, guys, one day we're gonna get one of these bad boys.
You take it easy. Go do some donuts?
Oh, no.
2,000 years ago,
Yeah.
okay?
Yep.
Cyrus the Great came with a real democracy, not this democracy.
Yeah.
And
But I have something that you don't have.
President Jefferson copied American Constitution from Cyrus the Great.
We can't disclose that while we're working.
Well, I'm not comfortable with you taking pictures of my building.
It's a pretty beautiful garden, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I will follow you guys.
All right, thank you, man. Mine has a picture of a black and white bear.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Have a good day.
I think you're invading some other people's privacy.
You're kind
That's
of
not a
harassing
thing.
people by doing that.
I'm harassing. You're
Yeah.
actually harassing me.
Out here.
What's that?
What's the motivation? Why are you guys doing this?
I'm just taking video of the area.
For no reason?
We have to have a reason.
Okay.
Man, we got a cam back all the way down the block.
Hello.
I'm Chuchuan.
Is that Chris?
I'm Chuchuan.
You 221, 222, 223. I guess so.
Yeah, Chuchuan, Chuchu2, Chuchu3.
Do that. There's some ulterior motive,
No, not at all.
and I'm just curious what that is.
Oh, we do this all for fun, and and your beautiful smile.
But I have something that you don't have.
Huh.
I just paid off my board.
There we go. Hell yeah. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on that. Congratulations.
And what do you want to do with this picture?
We do educational programming in regards to our beautiful American flag right there. Our
Amen.
First Amendment rights to film in public.
I believe in the First Amendment.
That's what we do.
Well,
And then and then the onus is on each individual person who does not want to be filmed in public to create their own privacy, which is why we do this. So it's educational.
who's going to get educated?
We have a huge following. So, yeah.
We're happy that you already know what's up.
Glad you paid off your mortgage. That's a good feeling. Get that out of the way.
And I only had to sign in one more time and create a new credit password. No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In order to get the document that said here's your amount. I got that in the mail this morning, and now I'm out of here.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are you gonna sell now and move to Florida like everyone else, or no? Sure.
I plan to live in this one for a long time.
Nice. So that's good.
Right here in Rancho Santa Fe.
That's good.
It's a pretty good area, to be honest.
Yeah, this is, it's not bad to hang out here.
No, absolutely not.
Good. Well, thank you for coming in here, and thank you for the First Amendment.
Yep.
As a lawyer, that also makes me feel good. Anything legal.
All right, man. Yeah.
Hey, you have a good day, buddy.
Have a good day.
You gotta leave it up to the attorney to recognize our rights. So that actually that's cool. Makes sense. So this bank, like I said, some of these places are a little numb to us already, but we'll go down Bank of America. We haven't done there yet.
All right, for sure.
After we get this lady going, come on up. But I haven't really gone this way and around, so if you want, let's go down and take the long way around.
Here you are.
Down there. Alright guys, let's get on the back side. So the reason we stay on the back is for a few reasons. Oh, just film him. Just film in the area.
For who?
We can't disclose that while we're working.
Well, I'm not comfortable with you taking pictures of my building.
You got a beautiful building.
Yeah, but I like for security reasons for it not to be filmed.
Right.
Especially if you can't tell me who for and you're wearing a mask. And you're wearing a...
You have the biggest glass windows for display purposes to the public, and we are the public.
Okay. Go back to Sidewalk, right?
All right.
Have a good day.
So apparently she's going to Popo.
Oh, damn.
No, the reason we stay on the back of the sidewalk, I think she's locking up her store. Damn, that was quick.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, she's definitely on the phone with the Popo.
Yeah.
She locked up her store.
Notice the difference, guys. This lady locked up her store, and this guy's out here doing the gardening, minding his own business. Like a real person. It's a pretty nice garden.
I designed my garden.
It's a pretty beautiful garden, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, for what company you are?
We don't have any specific company, just for ourselves.
Oh.
Yeah. Like tourist stuff.
Alright.
Yeah. Have a good day. You see, guys, the difference?
Well, as soon as I got the finger waved at me, like she was my mother.
¡Reto, primo! ¡Que le vaya bien! So, yeah, he's the one that's gonna give us. Eso, eso! Woo!
I don't know what he said, but
Yeah, he's like, keep going, you guys are doing great. It's like, shout outs to Tijuana.
nice.
Yeah.
I like TJ. My wife and I go down there every couple months.
Yeah, it's pretty nice down there. Pretty good tacos, that's for sure.
Oh, best tacos.
Oh.
Privacy in public, you have to create it yourself. So that's what we're out here doing.
Yeah, our channel is educational, like for the First Amendment and stuff like that.
Do you know what? I came to this country in 1968. Do you know who was the president? Richard Nixon. I used to teach in university in Texas, okay? This country from 1968 to now, every year went down, every year.
And we keep getting our rights and our freedoms chipped away by various lawmakers that want to, like, you know.
Yeah, lawmaker, the only reason, see, I had many courses with lawyer.
Nice.
Lawyer, when they finish law school, they lose the common sense. So they have no any idea about the foreign policy, about the economy. They are there to make money. The only thing, you know, when they go to Congress or Senate, they have nothing.
Yep.
But they will come out, they are millionaires.
They get that lifetime pension,
Yeah. And then the worst state in this country are New York, Illinois, and California.
Very expensive, man.
Because I used to.
Well, it's not about expense,
I grew
it's
up in
about-
Chicago. I know it is Chicago.
Yeah.
You know?
We have an entire new generation of people running around that have never read our Bill of Rights. They don't even know how it
You
relates
know
to the
who
Constitution.
came with the Bill of Rights?
The what?
You know who came with the Bill of Rights?
So during the formation of the Union,
3,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cyrus the Great came with a real democracy, not this democracy.
Yeah.
And President Jefferson copied American Constitution from Cyrus the Great. Go Google it.
Nice.
Different between what was the relation between Jefferson and Cyrus the Great.
Yeah. I'll have to
Whatever they took it from that civilization, they messed it up.
I will
Yeah.
have to look into that because I didn't know that. That's good information. I
Do I
like
show it
learning.
to you?
I love learning.
You want
so-
to show it to you?
Huh?
Do I show it to you?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Getting-
Oh, Patrol showed up. Patrol showed up.
I told you.
Yeah. Whoop whoop! Rancho Santa Fe Patrol. What's going on here?
Hey, that's not a parking spot.
He's just parked on the whole sidewalk up and...
Hey, you're obstructing traffic, my boy. Not good.
Alright, that's kind of funny. So this is just a security guard for the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's not a cop.
They have their own brand of security.
Yeah.
That's what money does, bro.
How you doing?
Hey, good morning.
How are you guys?
Wonderful.
Good, and you?
Good.
That's good, man. That's good to hear.
Got 3 cameras.
Yeah.
You get good sign?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the mask.
Thank you.
So, you guys just doing free speech stuff?
Yeah, just filming in public.
Anybody aggressive with you?
Nope.
Nah, everything's fine.
Just
People are
her-
pretty
I mean,
friendly.
she wasn't aggressive, but she...
She just doesn't want you in their store.
I'm
Right.
not. We're
No, she just doesn't want you near the store, right?
near it.
Yeah, or in it.
Yeah, I could be right here.
Oh, no, you can.
Yeah. She just went a little... So she actually didn't want us filming her store because she said it's private.
Well, public.
Yeah. I tried to explain that to her and then she called you guys.
It's public advertising. Well, we've got a couple calls.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize you had a couple calls.
Yeah. You guys doing good.
I'll
You
be on
getting a
that
couple calls.
minister.
All right.
We're just getting talked to. She called on us. She did.
Neighbor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you guys over at the post office last week, a couple weeks ago?
Maybe.
Okay.
Possibly. Were you there?
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Then yeah, I probably saw you.
Well, as long as they're not getting aggressive with you.
No, we're fine. They're fine. Everyone's been fine. This gentleman's teaching us a few things, so we're actually
We're-
trying to get some education.
Now
here.
we're getting educated.
Yeah.
All right.
And you guys know better than, because most of the people in the street, the demonstration, they don't know what is that for.
The Persian monarch inspired Jefferson.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that here is a Bill of Right.
Lost history lesson.
Dang.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna look it up.
So when I get home, I'm gonna see this in editing. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna read that.
That is for many centuries. But the problem, many people in the street, the first, what are you doing? Where do you work? They give you off every day. I'm 75 years old. I work 16 hours a day, and I pay tax for the people in the street that want to get a free deal. Okay? If the media is wrong, you know, about 2 years ago, every politician is saying defund the police. No, they faced with the crime, help the police. All fake. I do not believe none of them.
What is your first name?
Well,
I'm Jack.
okay.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah,
man.
but,
And
good luck to you.
Thanks
but-
for the information.
But always show your face, because the only criminal, they hate their face.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
So part of so I don't walk around like this all the time, but it's part of our education because like people like her who did not want to be filmed, even though she's in public, we explain to them, if you want privacy and you expect if you expect me to close my eyes and not see your face, then it's you that has to cover your face. So we educate people on that.
Why should cover her face?
If she doesn't want to be filmed in public, then it's on her to create her own privacy.
That is her own right.
Yeah,
to do that. See, you cannot take my picture if I can sue you.
No,
I don't want it.
Well, no. In
the
public,
point is that
yeah, in
if
public,
she say
you can
don't, yeah.
In
But-
public, you can film anybody and
but
everybody.
I believe if you want to help the justice, civilization,
Yep.
democracy, in my philosophy, maybe I'm wrong, the only criminal they hit my face. They did something wrong. But if I don't do anything wrong, what should I cover my face?
But that's part of the misunderstanding of the law is people think that they have a right to privacy in public and they don't, and that's what we teach
your
people
camera
about.
broken in
So
the middle? Is that
whether
one
or
of those
not
folding-
somebody consents to be
It's the
filmed,
folding headphones.
Whether or not
Yeah, there's a
somebody consents to
plastic.
be filmed in public,
Yeah, the protector.
there's no such thing as privacy. Absolutely.
Are those like lights on top? Up top?
On these?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're not missiles.
If you have a good cause, God will.
Here's
All right,
the
thank you.
The only thing, just make sure you don't block the sidewalk for people.
We're
Like,
not.
like she
so-
just said to walk out in the street.
Well, so
we
we
want
were,
to avoid that.
we were walking here. The only reason we're blocking the sidewalk is because you're behind us, so we have to turn around.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you don't walk in the street.
No, absolutely. So normally we're right here on the curb and we stay out of everyone's way. So.
I did something. My son, who will fight for America for 6 years in Afghanistan. He's a Special Forces Marine. He came back with a lot of emotional. He lost all his friends. But when I ask him where you don't go to unemployment to get a penny, he say, Daddy, I'm shame on you. I can work. What should I go to unemployment? No, I'm proud of him. I think he was in Afghanistan for 6 years. They came back. The reason I'm here because of him. I wouldn't be stay here. I go back to Texas.
Well, we thank your son for his service and sacrifice, and we know it's a lot. Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Okay.
And thanks for your son, for his service.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have a good day, buddy.
Have a good day.
So those are lights. What's the one upper right hand corner?
So this is a backup camera because we have a lot of people that try to assault us, and they always try to grab this camera, and this records them doing that. So it just makes sure we have backup. I also have a body cam.
Like this one. It's another backup camera.
Yeah.
But I don't use it yet, but I will be using it as we do more traveling outward. But yeah. Yep. Cool. It's all good stuff. Is that your partner that went in there with her?
Yeah, just to calm her down a little bit and kind of explain to her that you guys aren't a threat. The issue you have is you have a lot of old folks that are in the
You know,
community.
but that shouldn't be the issue. In fact, most old people understand what we're doing, are very supportive.
Those that are active in First Amendment rights.
No, not
Amendment rights.
Not at all. Just those that are aware. I mean, just basic awareness. If you are raised in a coddled life, you're not going to be aware of things like this.
True.
And
True, but you got to understand some of these old folks are just a little.
old is not an excuse.
It's not.
Because we have a ton of people that
It's
are
not,
old that
but
come up and they shake
it's
hands
why
like
we
that
have,
gentleman right here.
It's why we have a job here, is because we have a lot of folks who want the security.
Absolutely.
They don't want people breaking in their homes. They don't want them in the property. So that's where we're here.
Yeah, don't worry. We have no malicious intent. Yeah.
You guys were great. We had a long conversation with you guys when we were at the post office.
Yes.
So we understand where you guys are coming from. I just think, for me personally, I just think when they see the camera is one thing. When they see the camera and the mask, it just
people say that, but they're wrong. So we've done this with and without the mask, and we get the same responses.
Well,
at the end of the day, it's just a camera, and the only reason they notice it is because there's a person attached to it. Regardless if I'm masked up or not, there's auditors that do this and never wear masks, and they get the same exact reaction.
Yeah.
The mask just becomes a crutch that they use during their being upset. Like, oh, you're all masked. Well, the mask doesn't matter. It's the camera at the end
Well,
of the day.
I can only tell you that's what we've been told, and that's from the people who live in this community.
Again, that's because that's all they've experienced. So there's auditors that are going to come to this town soon because they watch our videos, so they're traveling here to come here they don't do masks. And it's going to be the same phone calls to you guys.
An example, I never used to wear a mask. The only reason I'm wearing a mask is because people started to recognize me on the street on my personal time. They're like, hey, you know, like, let me get a picture. Hey, let's, you know. So it's kind of like he says, to show people that we can, you know, show our privacy.
Confidentiality and privacy, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But the onus is on you.
Hey,
So if you don't
thank
want
you.
to film in public, guess what, bro?
Not much, man. Chilling, filming, having a great day out here. How's your day going? That's good, man. Happy to hear that. And I hope it keeps going great.
Thank you. David, out here unless you need help.
Out here. You guys need any help?
Nope.
Nah, we're good, man.
If we needed help, we would have called you.
Okay, just make sure you keep the sidewalks open, okay?
Yeah, for sure, man. No problem.
So hold on, let me pause you right there.
Be nice to people, right?
Yeah, always.
Absolutely. But let me pause you right there. So I know you're not law enforcement, and typically law enforcement.
30 years of law enforcement.
Okay, but you're not now.
Right, but I
So
still have the
typically,
knowledge.
okay, but typically law enforcement will start giving directives at the end, when they should just have a nice day, walk away. So what you did was try to give us a directive. You don't need to remind us again, because I already told you we're not blocking the sidewalk.
Well, we had a lady walking out in the street.
But that's your fault.
Nope, I was standing out of her way. You guys were blocking.
You walked up behind us and forced us to turn around. Absolutely not.
No, I didn't force you to turn around.
I'm not going to have a grown man stand behind me.
You turn around your own free will. If you're going to have somebody behind you, I mean, you don't trust me. You don't trust law enforcement.
Absolutely not all the time. You don't just get blanket trust because you're wearing a badge.
I hope we do.
Absolutely not.
I hope
not
we
in
do.
this country. Considering law enforcement killed people on a regular basis, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, okay, man. I've been doing it for 30 years.
Okay.
30 years. I got.
And you might be one of the good ones, but there are bad ones. There are absolutely bad ones, and therefore we can't just give blanket trust.
I hope that's not the case, because that's a broad brush you painted all law enforcement with.
And it's a broad brush, like Doesn't matter.
What?
So when you wear that badge, when you were a law enforcement officer, you accept responsibility for everything that every law enforcement does because you're going to be painted with that brush. So when a law enforcement officer like George Floyd, I'm sure you heard about that situation, they murdered him right in the street in front of everybody. They're all in jail now.
We could have a long conversation about that,
okay,
but we won't. That's not why I'm here.
So you believe it was justified murder?
I did not say
Okay.
it was justified.
All right.
But there are a lot of information that you're not aware of, so I can't have a conversation that's not my place.
But you weren't there either.
Nope.
So all we have is what was done in the investigation and the fact that they were found guilty by a juror of the pairs.
That is correct.
So that's the information we have. So based on that information, he's guilty.
Yes, Nicholas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That tells you right there that he's not trustworthy.
Just how he parked shows you that he's not trustworthy.
Yeah. But like, no, I don't care how you debate it, but if he was found guilty by a jury of his peers, you know what I mean? And a clear-cut case that was on camera, then he's guilty. It's not like there's no cameras and it's a he said, she said, it could have been a fake jury. So if you're a cop for 30 years, why aren't you taking your pension and living in Florida like the rest of them?
Health insurance.
Really?
Yeah, because some agencies have health insurance and others don't. And health insurance for my wife and I would be about $2,400 a month.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
And that's why I got to continue to work.
Okay. That makes sense. It's, you know, the American dream was sold to us decades ago, and it doesn't happen when you get in your senior years.
and then when you got kids and grandchildren, you just got to...
Colleges and,
all that stuff.
You got the same thing we're going through. We got all my kids just turned adults, so.
But they don't go away.
No, they don't. One of them is moving back in today.
Well, good for you to open your doors.
I always will. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, man.
Yep.
And
they're your kids.
Absolutely.
And whatever choices they make, you just gotta support them.
So we have a video we did, okay? So a law enforcement officer, and this is why we can't just hand out blanket trust. She came up to us. We were filming the police station, okay? And we were actually doing a story on that facility because it used to be the Chargers facility. So we had a legitimate purpose to be there. We're allowed to be there. It's public property.
Yeah.
I could have gone on the facility, but I didn't. I was on the sidewalk, on the far back curb. The whole video shows that. A woman cop comes out. She's a sergeant, okay? And the sergeant says, "You can't film here." And I'm like, "I absolutely can. You need to show me your ID." "I absolutely do not." And just started demand. And then she called her captain to back her up, who followed up with those demands. And all of them are unlawful orders and requests. And it wasn't, "May I see your ID?" It was, "I need your ID. You need to give me your ID." You can't just blanket trust uneducated cops, because those cops, a sergeant who made it all the way up to sergeant, and a captain that made it to the top, how do they not know the oath that they swore?
And I understand there are officers, just like there are attorneys, just like there are senators and governors, and that know some of the truth, but not all the truth.
But the officers are the only one that can take away my freedom.
True.
That's the difference.
And a court. And a judge.
Okay, but that's down the line. I'm talking about in that moment, an officer can kill you.
Yeah, what I'm saying is...
They can take your freedom away. They can detain you. They can do a lot of things that I can't, or my attorney just can't walk down the sidewalk and arrest me.
Like you said, they're uneducated, or they should know. I agree. There are some bad apples.
I will tell you, in all the videos we do, it's about 40% that do not know the law or the Constitution that this working.
Well, as a matter of fact, last time we got assaulted 3 times and they didn't do nothing about it.
Oh, the public assaulted you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it all on video, and so we're working on a formal complaint against the officers that so what happened is they knew the guy that assaulted us, and they kind of blocked him and let him leave the scene after he committed assault
and
battery on
assault.
camera. So, you
But
can't
we
say
appreciate
blanket-
we appreciate people like you.
blanket trust in law enforcement.
I hate when people do a blanket statement across all law enforcement, hoping, you know, that's not going to make things better. You have face value. You need to trust law enforcement. You do. I'm sorry to say that maybe sometimes it makes.
But if 40% of the time.
Yeah, well, that's you've experienced 40%. I haven't experienced 40%.
That's because you are one.
Yeah, but and it may be the way I act toward law enforcement. It could be the way
It's not that at all.
I'm not.
I'm very polite to law enforcement.
Oh.
Have I not been?
Oh no, you've been great. Other than you want to get me going on some topics and record it.
No,
Whatever
it's
you
your
want
choice to have the
so.
conversation if that's.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
But I will say, in just existing, I've had at minimum 40% law enforcement behave very poorly towards me, and I've never reciprocated that or instigated that interaction. Just like the interaction we initially had at the post office, that's how I approach all of them. I give them the opportunity to show that they are a good person.
Right.
They don't always measure up, and you either measure up or you don't. There's no gray in good cop, bad cop. There is no gray. You are either a good law enforcement officer or you are a bad law enforcement officer. And if you're one of the ones that,
officer?
and if you're, what's that?
Have you ever been a law enforcement officer?
No.
You ever put on the uniform with a badge and gone through what we have to go through? I'm not making excuses. I'm not making excuses.
Yeah.
But before you cast judgment, you've got to get on this side.
So I have friends who are law enforcement. So I had a friend who is a CHP, okay? He actually reported his sergeant for behaving very badly on a call, and he got fired.
Sure. I reported on an officer for unnecessary battery on a subject in
but
custody.
my friend got fired for reporting it. That's why we can't trust all law enforcement.
Well, I don't understand how that happened, but that's out of the norm.
Yeah. And,
the guy I reported got fired for doing something wrong. Okay, because
but there's a lot of Facebook pages and YouTube channels dedicated to cops who were cops, reported bad behavior, and then they got either pushed out, demoted. You know.
Well, that's old school then. That's old.
Well, it's not that old. Some of it's been recent.
No, I'm saying that's old school thinking. That's old school
yeah, you're right. And it starts at the
old
top.
School.
Sometimes you got to cut the head off the snake and start fresh. You know.
True. But
so in fact, Pinal County Sheriff's Department, I follow. They have a YouTube channel, and all the time the sheriff himself gets on there and says, absolutely, if an officer is bad, I don't even blame the officer. I blame the sergeant, I blame the captain, I blame everybody in between, and I blame whoever's at the top, because they're the ones that set the culture within the entire department. So knowing that, you can't then tell me trust every law enforcement officer until proven otherwise, when we know there's still bad culture law enforcement agencies out there.
So how and I know I'm just talking, but how do you cast judgment on officers before you get a chance to talk to them?
Did I cast judgment on you?
Well, you said you had to turn around because I was behind you.
I absolutely did. I'm not gonna have anybody with a badge stand right behind me.
So that's a level of distrust on me initially.
Yeah, and that's
not
fine.
giving me a chance.
And that's fine.
Okay, that's cool.
Because you're the one, at the end of the day, you're the one that has a gun on your hip. You're the one that has cuffs. You're the one that has the ability to, you know, I know you guys, it's different because you're security, but
take your rights away.
Exactly. And it happens a lot. There's videos every day being posted about unlawful detainments caught on video. There's no argument. And these cops end up getting sued every single time, and cities will write checks for it every fucking day.
And they need to do that. Right? So,
absolutely. So you can't just say, oh, you have to trust all of us. It's just, you can't. There's so much mistrust out there. It's not our fault. It's the cops' fault.
I don't think so. Let me just tell you, you couldn't have picked a better community to come walk around and talk about the First Amendment rights. You couldn't have picked a better community.
So you say that, but that, you know, the post office here and the one in Fairbanks have been the worst in having people blow the heck up on us thinking that we are not rightfully able to do it.
Because they don't know, right? They don't know it.
Exactly. So the community itself is actually a melting pot for ignorance. But
no, it's a good community overall. It's
no,
a pretty
conservative,
pretty conservative thinking community, and it's a great place to have these. I've had conversations like this with. Every time you guys go stop somewhere, I got to sit and talk with the residents to explain all this. Okay, which I don't mind. It's my job. Okay, that's why they pay me to go out and talk to people and make sure there's you're not getting hassled, and make sure they're not getting hassled. Other than that, we have a good day and we move on. But
so there's a few departments I know. So I have a friend who retired from a sheriff's department. I can't remember which right now, but he got health benefits through his retirement package. They didn't get that in your agency that you were with, or?
that's a contractual. It's a contractual item to have retirement. And it's way expensive for agencies. We used to do it. CP still does it. After 20 years, you can get full medical retirement. Yeah.
Right.
But you got to do 20.
Yeah.
But the
So were you at the same department for all your time, or?
2 departments.
Which 2?
Since you're probably going to put this on I don't want to put it in.
That's fine. That's fine. Was it local departments?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That gives us 2 guesses.
Well, now there's a lot of agencies.
Oh, true.
You've got Oceanside,
Yeah,
you've got Escondido, you've got Chula Vista, National City, and then the Sheriff's Department, and CP, and so on. I did my 30, and then I'm doing this for
How long do you feel like you're going to have to do this?
another year.
And then?
I'll get medical.
Smart. Smart
If I
man.
make it,
Smart man. You will. Just enjoy it. Don't let yourself get consumed in boredom. Go do things. You know, you don't have to do things that are expensive. Just go.
Well, I got grandkids to visit. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you can become an auditor like us. Spread the freedom. Actually, I had somebody commented me on my comments. They're like, "Oh, you know what? I'm retiring. I'm looking forward to doing what you're doing."
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. You help meet people.
Absolutely.
Pretty much.
Well, anything else I can do for
Nope.
you guys?
That'll work.
We're good, man.
Where are you heading for next, just so I know where to...
We're just walking, so
Okay.
wherever we can get on foot.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day. Yeah. Oh, just... Sorry, lady.
Sidewalk guys, let these girls
Yeah.
get in front of us. Or not.
Alright.
That's crazy.
Oh, we got our guy looking on
I
here.
don't know, I'm getting stared at. Just called.
The police?
I don't know. Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Excuse me?
What is your guys' YouTube channel?
You watch these videos?
Sometimes, yes.
We'll give you our channel if you're able to name 3 other YouTube channels.
At least one.
Or at least 1 or 2.
Any auditing channel?
I don't really, follow the. That's why I
Yeah.
asked, because I seen a lot of videos of people they're fighting or they own the cops and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, mine is Southern Cali Transparency. Southern Cali Transparency.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually the reason we ask people is because we don't know if they're like chill or they're, you know, they're assholes to us. So an example, like if you, since you know that you watch the videos, you know what's up. So yeah, we're sharing it with you.
Yeah, I know when you guys
So
own the cops.
so real quick, we're with Impact Media, 2 I's, no A. Impact.
Yeah, and Southern Cali Transparency on this one, and he's Simple Media.
All right,
Yeah.
I will follow you guys.
All right, thank you, man. Mine has a picture of a black and white bear.
All right, okay, cool.
Yeah, have a good day. You too.
Dude, that fucking bitch pulled up next to us and cowards. I'm like, fuck you.
Go, Primo.
You guys look pretty neat.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
filming.
Paparazzis.
What are you doing?
Just make a video.
Why do you have masks?
To teach people that if you want privacy in public, you gotta create.
She's gonna enter her car.
Yeah.
You're making me nervous.
Can't be that nervous. You have a good day. Here's the shiny thing they got.
Kind.
That's good.
It's a pretty cool Tesla.
Sorry, where are you guys filming?
Excuse me?
We're just taking some video of the area.
Oh, okay. It's just like the masks are for COVID, or you guys don't want to be seen, or?
Just for our privacy.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I mean, this is just the town. I don't know what you guys are doing, but it's kind
It's a
of
beautiful
weird.
town, so we're
Oh
taking
no,
some.
I know. It's just like you guys are coming a little like intense with the masks and everything. You're filming. Just ask, hey, can we film your boutique? And I'll be happy to let you. But
We're
all right,
Free promotion.
all right,
We don't mean no harm though.
okay, all
What are
right.
you guys doing?
I already told you twice.
You're taking pictures, but
Take a video.
do you? Well, why don't you take your mask off so I can video you?
Because I've created my own privacy while I'm out in public, but you have that option as well.
I think you're
Okay,
invading
but
some
you're-
other people's privacy.
You're kind
That's
of
not a
harassing
thing.
people by doing that.
I'm harassing? You're
Yeah.
actually harassing me. How have I harassed you once? I was nothing but polite. I moved
You're
out of your
taking my
way.
picture. I don't want my picture taken when
You
I'm
don't have
just
that choice in
walking
public.
around.
This is
You
my-
realize there's a camera right there that took your picture? You're walking around? Pictures of me without my consent. What are you talking about? You're driving the most camera without
Listen,
car.
I would appreciate if you guys move from my boutique. I appreciate you guys taking videos. I appreciate the
I'm all
free.
about the First Amendment, but
But you aren't. Because you realize you're filming me right now as we speak with your whole car.
No,
And did you ask me
listen,
my
first,
permission?
before you start filming someone, you gotta ask someone if it's okay,
I'm
and you
acting
guys
strange.
haven't asked anything.
You're acting strange.
Oh, but it's because we're in public.
Whatever.
You could have left it, but like, I don't know why you're still here.
because I want to be able to walk around my town
Okay.
without people like you.
Oh,
you know,
see exactly my point right there. All right, people like us. All right.
I want to show you something.
Yeah.
Bill of Rights. Okay?
Uh-huh.
This is related to 8,000.
Good work, good thoughts, good deeds.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah. That is a religion for 8,000
Oh,
years.
good words.
For permission, yeah.
Oh, Sumerian?
So Russia. Okay? When somebody come to talk about the Bill of Rights, you have to go read about this man. And he came 8,000 years ago.
Well, I'm definitely going to read what you sent me earlier. So
Yeah,
what's
that,
up?
that
Yeah.
is
You have a good day, man.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
Hey!
On film.
Damn.
You just backed into that guy.
I see. I got a rear camera. Works great.
No, you actually physically hit him. You gotta, okay.
Damn.
No,
Your camera doesn't work, lady.
I got that. I'm so glad I got that.
You okay? Okay, okay.
Wow.
Quack, quack, quack. The guy over there. Don't hide, my bro. I seen you. He's actually staring at us when we were conversating with the one lady. Yeah, he's coming over here.
Yeah.
Get ready. Hey.
So what's the motivation out here?
What's that?
What's the motivation? Why are you guys doing this?
I'm just taking video of the area.
For no reason?
Do we have to have a reason?
Okay, I heard the argument with the woman. I'm just curious as to what the deal is.
Just to clear it out, we were not arguing. We were having a conversation.
I was having a conversation with him. What's that?
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, she was actually arguing with us. There was no argument.
I'm just curious why you guys are out here.
Okay. You're allowed to be curious, but you can't.
But you're not allowed to tell me what it is?
You don't have to. You don't just get answers. Like you can't expect answers. You can ask, but
okay, I'm asking.
tell you.
I'm asking.
I'm not going to tell you. Exactly. You came up with attitude already.
All right.
Can't beat it.
Damn. He even said he wasn't even talking to me. What the fuck?
Well, I don't like that he told you to shut up.
Yeah, he had an attitude. I'm like, damn, my bad. He actually called the patrol because he was, when we were talking to the lady, he was scoping us out, and he was looking us through the mirror over there, calling the patrol.
So one thing about that guy, I wasn't going to give him any answers. Hilarious considering her entire car recorded here in existence with that microphone, but I need purpose in.
Gotta charge my phone.
And video.
So if there is an attorney watching, comment down below if I'm allowed to collect on the $1,000.
I'm pretty sure you are because you shook on it, bro. and he's the one that came at you with the offer.
Right.
Yeah. I feel bad for her and for him. See, guys, that's why you should never say that you're an attorney when you're not an attorney, because if some guys with cameras show up, they're gonna own you.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna say, "Hey, this is my attorney," at least come up with a real attorney.
So right now we got her attorney and her looking at the laws on the phone.
Bless him for educating himself. Well, I'll take the check, even though I know it's gonna bounce. I still got his name and address on it, so I can send him a collection letter.
Oh, we got a cam back over there.
Maybe that's the guy. That kind of looks like the guy that was on the phone.
Man, we got a cam back all the way down the block.
Someone's happy to see us.
I like the iPhone.
Damn, my boy's in a Porsche. There you go.
Come on.
Where's my $1,000? You check on it.
Walk of shame. Alright, so we're gonna go to the house of the guy that bet $1,000 to Impact Media. Come on! Oh! Oh, we got Lambo over there. Let's go check it out.